Hey, this is Anthony from RevZilla. You can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Rukka Harros Glove, available at RevZilla.com. Waterproof using Gore Plus grip. This is the new for 2016 Rukka Harros Glove. Now, if I look at it, we're looking at premium around the $200 mark. Your waterproof, breathable with Gore Plus grip, again, guaranteed for life, but that Gore grip allows the inner liners to be bonded. The way that this glove is designed is really spring and fall riding. You're gonna get wet, you're not overly hot weather riding, and you're not in the depths of winter. Now, I will say, if you have a heated grip, you can probably take this guy pretty far into the winter, and it gives you great coverage and a great multi-season touring fit. But that's where I'm gonna put the stake in the ground. Riding it as is, sport touring, multi-season touring, commuting, fall, winter, with premium materials and premium protection. Now, if you take a step down from this guy into that high 100s range, you can look at the Virium. It's gonna be Gore Extra Fit, so it has an even tighter feel to it, which is more tactile responsive. But what you're giving up is the full goat skin on this glove. And then from here, you can spend another 20, 30 bucks and get the R-Star 2-in-1 from Rukka, which has those two chambers. It has the grip chamber, and then it has the fully encompassing heat chamber, which becomes more full 3-season cold weather. But diving in here on our Harros, which is the George Delano of touring gloves, Harro, we look at it. What I really like about the back side of the hand is it's going to be full Cordura. So Cordura across the backs of the knuckles, and then on the back of the gauntlet, you're going to have stretch. So it's stretch Cordura. Very comfortable, a little bit beefier where you need it. I could debate the merits of a hard knuckle protector on a glove this expensive, but again, they went for flexibility. That's why I don't really call it an adventure glove. I'm gonna call it more of a multi-season touring glove because again, it's just a little bit less on the juggernaut side of things. It is certainly premium though. Let's talk briefly about fitment. I'm wearing a size 9. I'm typically about a 9.5 or a 10 when I look at held gloves. So I would say that this 9 fits probably in line with an American size large. So keep that in mind when you use the size chart. I wear typically a large in Revit, I wear a large in Icon, I wear a large in First Gear. I'm that 9.5 to 10 in held. You know, Dainese, I'm gonna be an XL. Alpine Stars, I'll be an XL. But for frame of reference, this is where I see it falling. I actually see it falling about a half size big based on their size chart. So I could go down to the 9 instead of the 9.5 and be just fine here. Keep that in mind. Remember, if you're concerned about fit, use a size chart, give us a shout, we'll walk you through it. But also remember, we'll ship for free over 39 bucks. I'd love it if you click our logo too and leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback after you subscribe to us at RevZilla TV on YouTube. Now, some of the other features here that pull this bad boy together. Reflective baked in, we've talked about the stretch Cordura. I could go either way on a cinch on the back side of the hand. It's really not a deal breaker for me. I typically like them underneath, but it's not overly long, right? So sometimes when it's on the back of the hand, they'll give you too much and you end up with a big dangler when you're done with it. If it's fine, you have plenty of Velcro, male and female, to make sure you cinch it down appropriately. Back side of the hand, more reflective. You have your temper foam back knuckle. And I will say on the interior here, you're gonna get some light insulation. It's gonna be basic, very, very light, but again, not over the top from a keeping you warm standpoint. And I will say this, there's one feature that I neglected to call out that really raises the bar technically here on the Rukka Harros, and that is Outlast. I should have led with that earlier in the video, but again, Outlast is one of the things that boosts the cost factor here, the level of investment. Outlast is a phase change material, and what it is, it's a molecular-based paraffin wax that absorbs heat from your hand, stores it, and releases it when your hand begins to cool off. So it's actually calibrated for a range of comfort zone, and it stores that energy or releases that energy, keeping you a little cooler when it starts to get warm by absorbing energy and beginning to store and then release heat to your hand if you start to get a little bit cold. Again, nice feature upgrade out of the Outlast camp being baked into this already Gore-Tex glove. That's what allows you to go much more lightweight on the insulative factor. Now, moving into the fingers, notice you're gonna have a visor wiper. Leather, goat skin, in the index finger, Cordura in your rest of your fingers. This little loop right here is for hanging your glove upside down, so allowing it to drain if it does happen to get wet. And as I roll it over here, you're gonna see a mixture of Corduras working your way out the medial side of the hand. Now, getting into my palm, a little bit of a nitpick. For this much money, I wish it had a multi-touch finger. Some of you aren't really looking to pull your iPhone out when you're riding. Others of us are playing with gadgets the whole time. Wish it had a little bit of a touch tech finger on index and thumb. Again, potential area for improvement into the next generation. We look at the palm though, I like the palm. I like the finish, it's lightly waxed, it's full goat skin, great tactile response, great resistance to wet weather riding conditions. Maybe give me a little bit of extra capsulation moving up the pinky, maybe give me a landing zone protector in a next version. But again, they're all things that you're making trade-offs to get this level of really temperature protection, multi-season touring protection, and Gore-Tex, but trading off some of the bomb-proof protective elements like knuckle and landing zone. Again, that's going to be your call, as this guy Sandwich as a big brother of the Virium, but not quite as technical as something like the R-Star. Now, next step in your journey, click the info button on your mobile or your desktop device. Visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com and read other rider reviews of the Rukka Harros Glove. Remember, you don't have to take my word for it, nor should you. As always, we'll ship free over 39 bucks. And if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us on YouTube, RevZilla TV. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.